Now back to Middays with Matt on 1620 The Zone.
All right, a perfect series of events happened here.
Oh, okay. Love when that happens.
I was intending to talk about the Big Ten Conference because
The big.
it's one of those things where it's almost like Bobby Bonilla Day when we find out how much the Big Ten
That's
Conference
a
made.
great comp, Matt.
Like every year we do this, where
We
we
do.
find out how much exactly the Big Ten made this year and how much they gave to each of their schools, and then we're like, "Ooh, this school just joined. They got gypped. You know, they got killed there, but they'll be better." And then we all have the same combo of like, "Yeah, it sucks. You can't travel to away games anymore, and the Texas pipeline has gone to crap, and being in the Big 12 is in the Big 8 is when you had your most success,
Wow.
but." It feels good to make a lot of money. It feels good to be secure. We have the same combo every single year. I mean, this is the college version of Bobby Bonilla Day, where you find out, hey, Nebraska made anywhere from $76 to $79 million from just being in this conference. What a great decision to move. I've been in this market for I don't know how many years. We've had this conversation so many times. Yeah, there's a lot of downside to it, but money.
Boy, what's our ROI?
But we
on
have
this,
stability. Have stability. And by the way, we make fun of those arguments. They're not wrong. They're not incorrect whatsoever. But the reason why I said this was a perfect sequence of events is because I was going to talk about the conference, and I ran into this beautiful tweet from the Big Ten Huddle on Twitter.
The Big Ten Huddle.
It's a good follow.
Okay.
It's a good follow.
Okay.
I stand by it.
Okay.
I heard the skepticism in your voice. All right. Now it is May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes. So corny.
Obligatory.
Yeah, every day can be Star Wars Day. How about that?
Ooh.
They asked Grok, the AI,
Great start,
to assign a Star Wars character to every single one of the teams in the Big Ten. Every team, every school in the Big Ten gets a Star Wars character, a Star Wars image.
I'm on board with this in theory.
I'm going to be real with you.
I wish a human had done it, but whatever.
I'm going to be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's start with some of my favorites and then some of the ones that I think are just incorrect. We'll go back and forth. Ohio State is Darth Vader. Are we cool with that? Are we official crowning Darth Vader the main villain of Ohio State?
I think I'm okay with this.
Would
you do Michigan?
I would do Michigan.
Okay.
Now here's my problem. Can they both be Vader? To me, they're both Vader. So what I would do here is, so they have Ohio State as Darth Vader, and they have Michigan as Episode 6, so Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker. The main hero. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Whoa.
I would not assign
I gotta pull up a graphic here. Okay.
Luke Skywalker to Michigan.
No.
To me, both Ohio State and Michigan are Darth Vader. And then you know who I would give green lightsaber Luke Skywalker to? Oregon.
Oh, okay.
A New Hope.
Okay.
To slay the empire that was established before them.
One of Ohio State, Michigan. One of them needs to be Vader. One of them needs to be
Darth Sidious.
Okay. I was gonna say Palpatine, but whatever.
The same thing.
An old villain.
I would say Ohio State would be Palpatine, and Michigan would be Vader.
Okay.
And then Oregon would be Luke Skywalker. All right, let's get into the good ones, though. All right. My favorite one is Finn, who was the stormtrooper, played by John Boyega. He was played by John Boyega in 7, 8, and 9. He's Maryland. Here's why I love this.
Okay.
Both Maryland and Finn were brought in with a big swoop. We're all, hell yeah. Corrupted stormtrooper. Hell yeah. Maryland, basketball power. This is going to be great for the conference. And very quickly after, we just forgot about him.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't care about him anymore. We were like, who gives a damn? We just completely neglected them and put them in pretty tough situations to succeed, if you ask me.
Accurate.
Finn was absolutely just said, who cares about him anymore? And Maryland should not be in the Big Ten. Okay. The two ones where
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, I'm all in it.
Okay.
These were the easiest ones, in my opinion. Northwestern to C3PO. But
okay.
but
Mhm.
Purdue being R2D2
Okay, this is the one I'm looking at. That
is sublime. Here's why.
Oh, okay.
Here's why this is sublime. They got a
Wow.
great engineering program over at Purdue. Okay.
Oh,
But secondly, they're just a bunch of dorks over there. They're a bunch of dorks.
It's not a threat. R2D2 is not going to beat you.
No,
Purdue's
it's
not going to.
Not in football.
It's a layup.
And here's another thing too, because at Purdue, they're not like the party school that Illinois or Penn State or Iowa is, right? But they're also not like the super smart academic school overall that like a Michigan is or Northwestern is. You know, or like they're not on that level. I think I'm almost positive Illinois has got a better engineering program than Purdue does.
Whoa.
So
careful.
It's one of those things where it's like, what is Purdue? What is the Boilermaker? I think this is perfect putting that R2D2. Mace Windu being Illinois.
Do you like this one?
Illinois is a party school. Illinois is a fraternity school. Illinois is all about the Greek life.
Was Mace Windu a party Jedi? Poll question.
Mace Windu's just cool.
Okay.
He's just cool. And he's also very smart. Illinois, very good school. People don't know. I think that this is perfect. I think that this is phenomenal. Mace Windu being Illinois. All right. What did Nebraska get?
Yeah.
People might ask.
That's what they're asking.
Nebraska got Han Solo.
They're in every other Big Ten market. They're probably doing this exact same segment and wondering why Nebraska is Han Solo.
Can I adjust it a little bit?
Please.
We give Nebraska old Han Solo.
Oh, from the new trilogy.
Because old Han Solo, yes, Spoiler the one alert. Who died. The one who got, and maybe we make Kylo Ren Iowa.
Oh no.
But
now on this,
here's
Kylo Ren is Michigan State, Yoda's Iowa.
Here's why this is great. First off, Yoda being Iowa is awful, terrible. Makes no
I don't
sense.
get that one.
It makes zero sense. Iowa should be Lando Calrissian. That's who Iowa should be. Because that's a party school.
This Big Ten school with the least amount of Lando Calrissians should be Lando Calrissian. I get what you're saying. No, it's fine. I get it.
Here's why Nebraska should be old Han Solo. It's perfect. It's perfect. Because Han Solo in his prime was cool. Han Solo in his prime was the guy. Han Solo was a side character in 4, and then 5 and 6 was it was a lot about Han. Han was the man. Harrison Ford was the dude. He was Indiana Jones. You couldn't go anywhere in cinema during that time without running into Harrison Ford and how awesome he was. You couldn't tell the story of college football or tell the story of sport in college without Nebraska in his prime. But Han Solo in episode 7 was old. Han Solo in episode 7 was weak. Han Solo in episode 7 was a shell of what Harrison Ford and that character used to be. And it almost was kind of sad seeing that character in that light. It's almost as if you wish you didn't see it. You wish you just, Han died, no big deal. You kind of wanted to unsee what they did to your boy Han in episode 7. Tell me where I'm telling lies, everybody. That's not Nebraska.
Yeah, no,
that is Nebraska. Old Han Solo is Nebraska. Nebraska used to be the S. They used to be the guys. And now you look at where they are football-wise, and you go, damn, I miss the old Han. Go ahead.
Can I ask a question about this?
Yes.
Rutgers is Boba Fett?
It makes no sense.
Okay.
Indiana being Ahsoka Tano, kind of get it. Ahsoka's like a newer character that everybody loves. I think you can kind of fold that into football. UCLA being Rey. I don't know. I just don't like Rey in general, so I don't really know where we're going. You know, I don't really know what we're doing there.
Matt out on women.
No, I'm not out on women. I think it's a tragedy that Princess Leia somehow is not on.
Oh, good question. Yeah.
Or Padme. I would say Princess Rey's not even a top 3. She's not even a top 2 woman character in Star Wars.
Is Ray young, up and coming? Is that what they're trying to say about UCLA?
No, but I think the one to the left of it is perfect.
Yes. USC is young Anakin, not young Anakin Skywalker.
Just Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
They should be better.
They use the absolute correct photo as well.
It's great. They should be better. They're angry about it. We're spending all this money. They can't get a seat at the big boy table. You know? How can you be on the council and not be given the rank of master? How can we hire Lincoln Riley and not be in the college football playoff? It's unfair. It's outrageous. I've brought peace, freedom, security, and justice to my new empire. We all knew. Okay.
I can't believe they didn't assign Jar Jar Binks to one team in the Big Ten just to get
that fan base riled up.
Yeah.
You know what? The Baby Yoda being Minnesota, pretty solid. Pretty solid.
People like it.
People like it. People
doesn't
don't
necessarily get the most wins.
No, but at the same time, it can hit you out of nowhere. It could hit you like a Mack truck.
Yeah.
It could really mess you up. Ask Matt Rule in the football program.
Matt Rule told everyone Minnesota was a real competitor.
He was like, guys, I was the only one.
Nobody would listen to me. I'm just the head coach. What do I know?
I think he thought that might have been a better look when he said it, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure it sounded great in his head when he was walking to the podium.
You know what? Credit to Matt. Matt has not had as many of those farts as Scott did.
Yeah.
Scott had plenty of those where he thought something was way cooler than
I'm going to say something and people are going to go, damn, this guy's a genius.
Like our offensive line is throwing up all the time at practice.
I think working so hard.
I think he thought that was a good line. And then people were like, oh my God, they shouldn't be throwing up that much.
Got a real problem.
Yeah. Matt hasn't done that. Coach Rule hasn't done that. He's not done that. He's way more thoughtful about what he says. That was a tough one. That was I mean, he didn't say it, but he basically did say, my coaches wouldn't listen to me, which is tough. It's a tough one. I'm a fan of the list. I think that this man, the Big Ten huddle, did a lot better job than I thought he would.
Did a pretty good job.
Yoda being Iowa makes no sense. There's nothing Yoda. There's nothing that makes zero sense.
Slow, simple. I'm just guessing. I'm just.
If you really delve in deep, Han Solo makes a ton of sense for Nebraska.
It does.
They really were. Now I will admit to you, Josh, you're going to get very mad at this.
Oh no!
All the Indiana Jones movies, they kind of just all blend together in my head.
Oh, for me as well.
I don't really remember which one is which.
I can only tell you what happened in the Sean Connery one because Sean Connery is such an important part of that movie.
Well, that was the one where they were both tied to the chair, right?
Yeah.
And they both kept switching back and forth and whatever. I don't know. The one that had the blonde woman. By the way, that blonde woman, has she popped up on This Week in Women's History?
Might have to do Kate Capshaw this week.
What's her name?
Kate Capshaw.
God, she was
married to Steven Spielberg.
Really? Childhood crush.
Whoa.
She was gorgeous in those movies.
Yeah.
She was stunning.
That's why Steven Spielberg was like, I have to have her.
Is he? See, I don't I know Spielberg, just great movie, great director, everything like that. But I don't know his personality. I know that
seems to be a relatively nice guy. Yeah.
Okay. He's just a normal dude.
Okay.
Controversies in his life?
I'm sure there's some. I mean, putting her in the movie was a big controversy at the time.
Schwartz in the YouTube chat goes, Nebraska has the best shot at direct Jar Jar comp. Unfortunate to say, but hard to argue with the last 10 years. I would say Washington.
Washington, Jar Jar Binks? They have a title.
Here's the thing. Does it make sense? Does Washington in the Big Ten make any sense to you?
Oh, no, not particularly.
Okay, does Jar Jar in the movie make any sense to you?
No.
That's the one thing about Jar Jar. People hate the voice and Misa tired. Misa in big doo-doo now.
There's a bunch of Jar Jar Binkses in the Star Wars universe. There's a bunch of characters like that. They just let this one talk.
Misa grateful. That's one of those things where I don't care about Jar Jar because he's a nut or he's a kook. It's just I don't care about Jar Jar because you can eliminate Jar Jar from the movies and it does not matter. Like nothing changes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changes. That's just my biggest problem. I think that's the thing with Washington. You take Washington out of the Big Ten. No offense to the Washington fans out there. I think you'd agree with me more than anything. It's just not. It just doesn't make sense for you to be here. So what do they do? What are they really doing? You know, like what are they? I'm not trying to say what do they contribute as if like I'm a big, I'm a big wig being like you got to bring value to the conference. I'm saying just for the Big Ten's sake and for your sake, what is your place here? I think Washington, like by the way, all those teams in the former Pac-12 should have just the Pac-12 no longer being a thing. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And you always get back to being reminded over like when college sports was more regional is when we had a little bit more fun. I kind of like the idea of like there being a bunch of games going on across the country of high level football that I didn't really fully pay attention to unless it was a big one, you know?
I did like having some West Coast football to come home.
See,
to.
that's my thing too. Like I would have loved now at this age where I have all the time in the world to be like, oh, hell yeah, Washington plays
9:30 kick, 10:30 kick,
perfect.
11 kick.
I'm not doing anything. I'll just sit here. I'll drink a couple beers, watch this game. Perfect. Oh, I'll call my buddy. I'll put $10 on it. Something like that. That would have been fun. I never really. Now I get that with like UNLV and Boise, which not a bad game, but not the same.
Sure.
Not the same. Sith goes, yeah, I don't think asking another team what your place in the Big Ten is going to land well from a Nebraska media member. I get what you're saying, but oh no. No, hey, hand up. Totally agree with that comment. Couldn't agree more. Definitely not my place. I am not the judge, jury, and executioner in terms of who does and who doesn't belong in the Big Ten. Now, I do hail from another Big Ten school as well, from where I grew up. So I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of the conference. Just doesn't make it, and it's nothing against Washington. I have nothing against them. Just what do they provide? Why are they here? What do they do? They're just along for the ride and for the paychecks, which they got a portion of.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to make jokes, but I was not. I wonder if this Matt Rule buyout tweet is going to get more run.
It's just sitting there waiting for someone to aggregate it.
No. I really want to win.
I was going to say.
I really want to win. What are we going to bitch about this week?
Is that the reason you really want this tweet to pop? That so you can be right?
I
don't think you want the discourse this week to be about Matt Rule's buyout.
That's the bit. I just want to win, baby back bitches. That's just all I want to win. Yeah. That's every Monday we pick what we're going to bitch about this week. And I want to be right.
I like the idea of this segment.
I'm not going to force it. I'm not the one who's going to start the bitching. But yeah, I want to win. Why don't you want to win? We all should want to win.
I want the discourse to be, man, I think this team's going to be really good this year.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think that's going to be any week between now and August.
Yeah, you got to win. You need a signature win.
They're going to start 5-0.
You know what they told us when we started the show? We needed a signature guest. We have one coming up next. It's Robin Washut of On3 and Husker Online joining us next on the 1620 Zone Radio Network.